Hi guys, I am Amoyo and let's talk about Charles Darwin. Charles Darwin was an English naturalist, geologist, and biologist, best known for his contributions to evolutionary biology. His proposition that all species of life have descended from a common ancestor is now widely accepted and considered a fundamental concept in science. In a joint publication with Alfred Russel Wallace, he introduced his scientific theory that his branching pattern of evolution resulted from a process that he called natural selection, in which the struggle for existence has a familiar effects to the artificial selection involved in selective breeding. Darwin has been described as one of the most influential figures in human history, and he was honored by burial in Westminster Abbey. Darwin published his theory of evolution with compelling evidence in his 1859 book on the origin of species. By the 1870s, the scientific community and a majority of the educated public had accepted evolution as a fact. However, many favored competing explanations that gave only a minor role to natural selection, and it was not until the emergence of the modern evolutionary synthesis from the 1930s to the 1950s that a broad consensus developed in which natural selection was the basic mechanism of evolution. Darwin's scientific discovery is the unifying theory of the life sciences, explaining the diversity of life. Darwin's neglect of medical studies annoyed his father, who shrewdly sent him to Christ's College, Cambridge, to study for a Bachelor of Arts degree as the first step towards becoming an Anglican country parson. As Darwin was unqualified for the three posts, he joined the ordinary degree course in January 1828. He preferred riding and shooting to studying. Through Fox, Darwin became a close friend and follower of botany professor John Stevens Henslow. He met other leading parson naturalists who saw scientific work as religious natural theology, becoming known to these dons as the man who walks with Henslow when his own exam drew near. Darwin applied himself to these studies and was delighted by the language of logic of William Pallis, Evidence of Christianity in 1795. In his final examination in January 1831, Darwin did well, coming 10th out of 178 candidates for the ordinary degree. Darwin had to stay at Cambridge until June 1831. He studied Pallis' Natural Theology, or Evidences of the Existence and Attributes of the Deity, first published in 1802. Which made an argument for divine design in nature, explaining adaptation as God acting through laws of nature. He read John Herschel's new book, Preliminary Discourse on the Study of Natural Philosophy in 1831, which described the highest aim of natural philosophy as understanding such laws through inductive reasoning based on observation, and Alexander von Humboldt's personal narrative of scientific travels in 1799 to 1804, inspired with a burning zeal to contribute. Darwin planned to visit Tenerife with some classmates after graduation to study natural history in the tropics. In preparation, he joined Adam Sedgwick's geology course. Then on 4 of August, traveled with him to spend a fortnight mapping strata in Wales. Darwin was the fifth of 6 children of wealthy society doctor and financier Robert Darwin and Susanna Darwin. His grandfathers, Erasmus Darwin and Josiah Wedgwood, were both prominent abolitionists. That's all, thank you. Once again, I am Amoyo. Thank you for watching.